And we're live, cuzzo. Hit him with that intro.
Welcome back to episode 6 of the Electives podcast. Today we have a good friend and a good guest, man, that I've been knowing for a long time. It's been a while since I've seen him.
Been a while.
But
a long while.
Nonetheless, we go back to the days when we used to hoop as kids in high school. And even middle. Did you go to, what middle school did you go to? Yeah, I was going to say, so I thought it was even longer than that.
They actually been asking me to come back, too.
Really?
Talk to the kids, yeah.
That would be dope, man. That would be dope.
I'm going to do it when the time right.
Yeah, man, that'll definitely be dope. But yeah, we want to thank King Bone for coming on. I know him as T-Bone.
Yeah.
You know, and I think a lot of people know him from Aurora as T-Bone.
Facts. If you know T-Bone, you know the real me.
Exactly. So we want to thank him for coming on.
Appreciate y'all having me, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So let's just get into it, man. We want to know, how did it all start for you in the rap game?
It actually started sophomore year. You know what I'm saying? I got a good friend named Kentrell Peoples. Y'all probably know his brother Kendall very well.
Yeah.
So KP, actually, I started off wanting to be a manager. And It's funny because he told me, like, bro, you got the voice. Like, just try it. So I went to the studio one day and I just tried. I'm like, damn, this might be for me.
Dope.
You know, so that's how I really started. And then from there, it just picked up. You know what I mean?
Dope. Now, KP is still managing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's doing very well, too, man. He's got
Shout out to KP.
Yeah.
I seen him at the casino a couple times throwing them crap.
Them
dice. I seen him shaking some
he
dice.
live at the casino, for sure.
Hey, is that the same KP we hoop with?
Well, it's
That's
his brother.
It's his brother,
That's
Kendall.
His brother,
Yeah.
Kendall.
All right.
Yeah, they look just alike. One just dark, one just light. But they look just, that's how I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And it's been a while since I seen you.
Yeah.
So, like, what's new in the music world? Because I think last time you might have been talking about going to, like, New York, or you were talking to some dude in New York.
So, damn, I ain't seen you before. I saw you
it was with D-Bess and Jay, Space Jam Jay, at that video.
Okay, yeah.
That was the last
time I saw.
That's probably like 2 years ago already.
That was longer than that, I think, bro.
It might be.
Yeah, because that was before COVID.
It was before.
That was before COVID,
man.
bro. So
man, were we 24 already?
Yeah, this was a minute ago,
Yeah.
bro. Damn, you saw it before anything really even. I was still trying to, like, build it at that point, and now it's like, you know what I'm saying? So what's new really, bro, like that New York, that trip, it was good for me for a learning experience, but bad for me for personal life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, man, it was rough, bro. Like, because it's like I had to go out there and I was completely on my own. So, you know, when you go from having your family around you, your friends every day, and then you just move to New York and you got a new manager, and he's like, all right, bro, like, you here now. It's all about music, nothing else. Like, you just music 24/7. Yeah. So it was stressful as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was super stressful, but I learned so much about the music industry. I learned about what to stay away from, I went on tour with Lil TJ for a whole year, so that was pretty dope too. But other than that, it's like, nah, bro. I would never go back and live in New York again. No, bro.
Was it just the city of New York, or was it the whole situation in general?
It was the whole situation, bro. Not just the city. The city's beautiful, but I think it's just my experience in the city was like, come on, bro. Like, life got to be better than this.
Right. Now, you bring up, man, like family and, you know, how important that is to you. Yeah. So who in your family, man, kind of helped spark that entrepreneurial spirit to even push and want to go after something like being in the music industry? I
would have to say we're not blood related, but I call him my big bro. He's from Alabama. His name is Marcus. And I watched when I first met him, like, bro had just he was homeless, like probably like 2 years before I met him. Mm-hmm. And at the time I met him, he's a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So he was telling me, like, you know, bro, chase it. If you really want it, you gotta go get it, bro. Yeah. Think it, learn it, do it. That was his motto. You know, think it first, bro, then learn about what you're trying to do, and then go do that shit. And if you don't do it, or you ain't gonna never, you gotta try. Like, you're never gonna get nowhere if you don't try. So as far as inspiration wise, I would have to say him. You know what I'm saying? Because he really told me, like, bro, if that's the move, you got to do it, bro. Try. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
Man, yeah, because you've been at it for a minute. Like, you know, I think we all started in music. We all wanted to be rappers, but
man, what, bro, for a minute.
But yeah, it's been a long. Because how long has it been since you actually started doing music seriously?
On a serious note?
Yeah, on a serious note.
I think things got serious for me probably like 2013. Is when I was like, okay, now I'm starting to get just a little bit of traction, and you know what I'm saying? And then they had me perform at the East-West alumni game. That was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when it started. Like, I think people from Aurora started taking me serious because as much as people be like, man, I don't care about Aurora, man, you got to support your hometown. Your hometown got to support you.
Right.
It got to start at home. And then it spreads. You know what I'm saying? So really that, you know what I mean?
Around it's 2013.
That's 2013. And that's something like when we started this podcast, I was telling David, I'm like, okay, before we start going to all these other places, let's build the foundation here in Aurora. There's so many talented people here in Aurora that do all kinds of different things. Why not shine a light on I mean, we're called the City of Lights, right? So like, why not shine a light?
Not to sound cliche.
Exactly. Bars. Not to sound, cliche, but it makes a lot of sense, man. It do. And supporting the people around here is something that is important.
It is, bro. And y'all got something dope going on, too. I meant to tell y'all that.
Thank
Keep
you,
going,
man. That's
bro.
what's up, man.
Thank you. We really appreciate that.
Y'all remind me a lot of me, how I started off, like, come in real professional, but you're the underdog. But it's gonna hit, though. Keep going. It's gonna hit.
That's what we talk about, too, man. Like, when we're not on air, like, just having that chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
You know?
Keep it, bro.
Appreciate
that's
that.
That's why I definitely want to come up here because I see what y'all doing and I support, bro.
Appreciate that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So out of Aurora, the artists in Aurora, because obviously we talked about D Best and a couple other guys. Who's kind of like who's still leading the way out here besides like you and I know D Best still doing music a little bit, but
as far as I can't say like leading the way because I try to stay out of that. Like I be seeing a lot of statuses on Facebook of like, oh, who do y'all think is the best rapper from Aurora? I try to stay out of those conversations because everybody's just going to say their own opinion. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is who I rock with, so I'm going to say this guy. This is my... But if you're going to talk about as far as, accomplishments, then now let's have that conversation. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of artists I keep an eye on. It's an artist named Vinso. I like Vinso a lot. Okay. If this artist named Lowski Low would take his music more serious, Kilo is his real name.
Okay. I know Kilo.
I think Kilo could go if he just don't take it serious enough, bro. But
I used to cut his hair.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like I think Kilo could take it serious. I'm about to start pushing my cousin that's here with me, Byron the Great. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go ahead and start pushing him. My boy SL, he moved to Miami now. He's actually working for the Miami Heat, so that's pretty dope. But,
that's what's up.
He's still talented. Kamal. It's a lot of dope artists. I hope I don't forget nobody. And then they watch this.
I know.
He didn't say my name.
There's always gonna be
somebody.
Say
nobody's name, but
them guys, I like them. And then you know what I'm saying. I support anybody who's coming up too. A lot of people be thinking I don't. I be watching a lot more than people think. I just don't say nothing. Like you know what I'm saying. But I'm always I got my eyes out. You know what I'm saying.
And that's the way to do it too, because you don't want to, like you're saying, you don't want to throw shade to anybody by not mentioning their name, but you are watching.
Yeah, I'm watching
because I mean, and also too, like you want to collab with people from the city,
for sure.
The same way that you came to collab with us.
Oh, for sure.
So.
For sure. They just gotta like you see how y'all take y'all craft serious.
Yeah,
we're not in just your living room,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all take it serious, and that's the only thing that I care about. Like take it serious, bro. Don't tell me you want to work with me and you're recording, leaning forward on your MacBook and you don't even have a microphone. You're not paying to go to the studio like I can't. Bro, you're not now. You're not an artist, bro. You're half doing this, and I'm not half doing it. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Now I was gonna ask, man, who's been your most influential mentor on this journey so far up until this point?
Definitely my bro I mentioned earlier, and then my dad, bro. Like. My dad and my mom too, but my mom just support. But as far as like with me on the journey too, bro, my pops, like when I first started rapping and it was times when I couldn't afford studio time and stuff, like pops was sacrificing and spending money so I can get to the studio and then driving me to Chicago to go to the studio and we not getting back home till 3-4 in the morning and he's got to work the next day. And my dad really was like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny because when I first started rapping, he was like turned off by it, like, keep hooping, why you not? But, as like he seen like, oh, damn, my son's like, he's talented. Man, my dad sacrificed so much just to, help me prevail. And my mom's just been my number one fan since day one. Yeah, that's dope, like man. Biggest fan. For all her social media is Miss Mama Bone. Like,
oh man,
yeah, she's
dope.
like crazy. You know what I mean? So them two for sure, bro.
That's dope,
man. That's what's up. Yeah, because that's you definitely need somebody like that.
You do, bro.
Because most parents, like you said, they kind of like, man, you want to what? You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, because it's a hard road for making music and staying consistent.
It is.
Because
it really is.
I mean, writing rhymes every day and trying to record, get into the studio, that's costly.
Bro, and just the whole entertainment business, period. Like, y'all know how much money y'all spent on production, getting these microphones, getting the camera, the space. Like, people don't understand. They just see the final product or hear the final song, but they don't know, like, yo, this was months and months of building up. I had to go record that song, that cost. I had to go to the studio, that cost. Now I got to shoot a video, that cost. Now when I put this out, I have to market, that cost. And then after you see what it's doing in marketing, now you got to home in on the marketing, that costs more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't know that process.
And that's stuff you don't learn in college.
Exactly, bro. You just got to be self-taught and motivated.
Exactly.
Real.
And learning it through trials and tribulations.
So what's that cost like? Like run, because I'm sure there's gonna be somebody watching this or hearing this, and they're gonna be like, man, how much does it really cost to do it right?
I'm not gonna lie, and I just got done talking to somebody about this. I went back from all the old studio sessions I used to have. I'm talking 10 plus years ago, and was like, how much did I really spend before I actually started seeing a return in music? And over probably like a 10 to 12 year course, I think I spent somewhere around $60,000 before I made $1 back, bro.
I believe
before I made one dime, and that was off of like work checks and you know what I mean, like however I could get some money. Now if I had 200,000 to just dump 100,000 in the beginning, it would have been faster. But I spent somewhere around but just studio costs, you're gonna spend on a good studio somewhere around between $50 and $100 an hour. That's gonna cost a music video anywhere between $400, $500 to $3,000-$4,000 for a decent quality video. Marketing, if you're not gonna spend at least $1,000 on marketing, you're probably not gonna get any results. But now, thanks to social media, the algorithm helps you a lot. You know, that helps a lot. So if you don't have money, be very consistent on the content. You know what I mean? So, it costs, bro. You gotta at least every time you drop a song, be prepared to spend at least $1,500. Like, I'm talking
just to push it.
Yes, you have to, bro. You got to give yourself a shot.
No, that's real.
You got to give yourself a shot.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now, what's your own personal creative process? You know, like I'm sure it's different now than when you first started out, right?
When I first started out, I had to have everything wrote.
Okay.
Before I went to the studio, But now, I go with the flow. So like, sometimes I have something wrote. Sometimes I just freestyle off the top of the head, just punch in line by line. Sometimes I'll write while I'm in the studio. It just really depends on how I'm feeling, you know, at the moment. Because like when I get in there, sometimes I'm getting real personal. So it's like, this is so personal. I gotta think about everything I'm saying. But sometimes I'm having fun. I'm like, man, cut it on, bro. This beat's fire. I just want let me vibe out. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. So like that.
Dope, man. Dope.
Yeah, that's it. Because writing sometimes, it seems like it makes it harder.
Yeah, facts.
Because
bro.
you're thinking about it too much.
Facts.
So like you know, like now when you get in there, even if you mess up, you can always go back and punch it out. And
that's another. I'm glad you said that, because that's another thing that I do now more than I used to do before. Like when I used to record a song and it used to be finished. Like I used to be, okay, that's done. On to the next. Now I'm riding in a car. I listen to the song 100 times, and I'm like, okay, I got to go back in and fix this. Because you're competing. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake and all these other artists, they're there. So like, they exist. So perfect it before you just throw it out there, bro.
That's what's up. Yeah, because I remember just recording like back in the day, and I would do the same thing. And just listen over and over, even though like my stuff never made it out. But,
right.
But like just personally, you'll just be like,
you just listen.
You're like, dang, that didn't sound right, or like a word.
A perfectionist.
Yeah, like a word pronounced differently will make the song sound
much better. Yeah, real, bro.
No, that's what's up, man.
Now, like being, because really, man, it takes a lot of guts to have enough self-belief to write something down and or just go off the top and put it out there, and then have hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of people resonate with your music, right?
Facts.
What kind of fearlessness and what kind of mindset do you have to even attempt something like that?
Man, bro, you you definitely can't be scared of criticism.
Because that's what I was gonna say. Is like
you're gonna get it.
Yeah, people are gonna always have something to say.
And then like one thing that I had to get over, like the fear of, like, because I really talk about family issues and you know what I'm saying, and I get personal. Like I made a song called "Letter to My Family," and I basically, it's like a suicide note to the old bone. Like I'm saying he's dead. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So I got real personal in the song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I had to get over, like, damn, when my family hears this, what are they gonna say? Right. I don't care what they're gonna say, because I know there's a guy right now in the world that's going through the same thing I'm going through that needs to hear this.
He's
message.
Gonna resonate with that authenticity.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't be. You just gotta put it out there. If you like it, like, just put it out there, bro, and just see the reaction you're gonna get, because you'll be surprised. The songs that I be like, yeah, that's okay. Them be the songs that people call me and be like, nah, bro. Yeah. Man, I felt that, bro. That got me through my day. You know what I mean? Like one song, it's called Sacramento. I was talking about, this was a real story. I was riding on a bus from LA back to Sacramento, right? And my mom called me and said my granny wasn't doing too good. And I said in the song, mama called and said my granny wasn't doing too good. It fucked me up because I ain't called her in months. And that was real. Yeah. So I called her. You know what I'm saying? I asked her, how you doing? And she said, I could be better. And I said, we doing better. She said, I could be better. And I was like, shit, we doing better. Right. I asked for prayer and said, I love her because this bond forever. And if you ever need some shit, I got you forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling real shit. Yeah. And I was like, damn, I wonder how my grandma gonna feel when I really just said on a song that she's not doing so well. But that was a real moment for me. Yeah. So I had to, you know, I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna put it out there.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Now, have you transitioned to more of that than your early on music?
Definitely, bro, because now I feel like, you know, when I first started, I was, like I said, sophomore in high school. Now I got 2 boys, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on a bigger platform, and like, I feel like now it's at that point in my career where I kind of gotta be more positive, because, you know what I'm saying, that's the life I live. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was rapping that rah-rah, that's what I was into. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now, I'm not that 21-year-old, 20-year-old no more. So now it's like, really talk about what's going on in your life. Make music that's going to get people through their day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, has that been harder than it was to make, like, some of the party songs or...
To be honest with you, bro, and this is the crazy thing, no. I feel like it's easier because it's me. Like, this is the stuff that this is what I'm really going through, like, at this very moment. And now, like, I really be looking back at myself, and I just made a song about that too, like, telling myself the advice I would give younger Bone. Like, and I start off saying, like, if I could talk to younger me, I'd say, you fucking up. Because you is. Like, I was spending way too much time chasing girls and playing the game. And, bro, take your music more serious, bro, and go get some money so you can really invest in this, bro. Like, quit hanging out with your friends and go do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's real, bro. That was a good question.
No, it's them distractions, man. It'll get us early on. That's for sure. Because we talk about that all the time, man.
They'll destroy you, bro. Yeah, they will destroy you, bro.
Now, like, have you had to make the circle smaller as time, you know, just to make sure, just to stay kind of focused on what the goal is?
Bro, my circle is so tiny now because, like, it's like what you said, like, just certain people that kind of, like, I don't know, bro, they thought I was gonna switch, and I was never the one to switch. It was kind of like, y'all started being weird to me, like, bro, why can't I just come pull up on you and have a drink with you anymore? Like, why you don't want me around no more? Like, what's going on? Like, and then I would hear certain whispers like, oh, bro, he's too flashy now. He thinks he's all that. But, bro, I didn't say anything, bro. Like, you my homie. I'm going to pull up on you like, the same way that I used to pull up on you when we was, you know, youngins. So, bro, I had to shorten the circle up because it's like everybody started switching up on me, and it hurt me because I'm like, yo, bro, like, why haven't I heard from D-Best? And, like, bro, like, I used to talk to you all the time. We got, you know, 10, 15 songs that are just out, not including the ones I used to record in, you know, your room. Like,
unreleased stuff.
Bro, like, then you just stop. I didn't hear from you. And then I called one day and, like, bro, like, your phone, you changed your number? Like, what's up, bro? Why don't I got it? Like,
I got
you know what I mean? Like, but I get that a lot. Not to just, you know, single out him, but I'm just saying, like, it's stuff like that, like, bro, like, what's up with y'all? Like, y'all think I'm being weird, but y'all the ones like, bro, I'm the same Bone.
Now, was it when you started getting your Instagram up, like when the numbers started going up?
I think what the the turning point for me was everybody was cool before I walked the boxer down to the ring. Mm-hmm. Once I did that, I felt the energy change.
Like it was changing.
Yeah. And Rich P made a beautiful status after that. He was like, y'all can argue about who's the best, but y'all got to say, ain't nobody putting on for the city like Bone.
Nah,
the biggest, it ain't no.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
hands down.
Bro, and I don't be trying to sound cocky, but like, bro, like.
No, the proof is in the
pudding.
pudding.
Come on,
it is
bro.
what it is.
I've walked the, like I was just telling my producer this the other day. I'm like, bro, as far as for me and you, our accomplishments, bro, independently, no major label. Bro, I walked the boxer down to the ring, 10,000 people in the arena, millions watching at home. Then turn around in just February this year, got my song in a movie. Got both our songs in a movie. Movie went #1 on Peacock. Like, come on.
What movie's that? So
Bosco, bro. Bosco. Check it out.
Yeah,
it's based on a true story too.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's dope. But it's just like for me, that's like, bro, like what are we debating about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like what are we talking about here, bro? You know what I mean? So I think that's what it was though, bro. I think just kind of envious. A lot of people just, and they thought I was gonna be like, but bro, like y'all didn't, when we talk, bro, I hit you up like, yo, bro, I'm ready to do it.
Well,
Let's do it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. So like, it's not that I'm think I'm bigger than anybody. Nah. It's not none of that. It's just if you got something that's going well and I can add to it, then let's do it.
Yeah. Right.
But if you thinking like, yo, bro, your first song, you don't have nothing now, I'm just gonna jump on it. Come on, bro.
Right.
Now you're not valuing the work I put in, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So not that I'm cocky, but how long have y'all been doing this?
A year now.
Over a year now.
There you go.
Yeah.
This looks like 10 years worth of hard work.
We appreciate that.
That's what I'm saying.
We appreciate that.
It's a good setup, bro.
Because when we first started, like when David and I first, had this idea, we started in his basement.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was just like, we just need to shoot. Right, we just need to shoot the same way, like with a song. Like I just need to record it. I don't know how it's gonna go, how it's gonna work out. I don't know how people are gonna take it.
But the basement was clean. It wasn't like
I'm not saying it like that.
Give them a picture. We had a fireplace. We had a fireplace. You know what I'm saying?
It was clean. I'm not saying it.
He was like, we were in the basement.
I'm not.
It was like a dungeon down there.
No, that's not.
No, I can tell by how it looked right now. Like it was put
clean,
together.
but it was still our basement. It was still the basement.
Right.
Y'all just had to graduate.
Yeah.
Well, what I meant by that was, the reason why I brought that up is because our first 2 episodes we had to reshoot.
Yeah.
Right. And then it was like, once we finally put the first episode out, we felt like this huge relief.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's like, oh, now it's real.
Now it's real.
Now it's like, now we have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Now, how many times are we going to shoot? Are we going to try and shoot? And for us, it was like, we got to try and shoot at least once a week.
Yeah.
Right. And then to go and reach out to people, to go and get the guests on.
Facts.
Like Tretch, shout out to Tretch.
Yeah.
He was our last guest of the year.
Yeah.
So to start the year in his fully furnished basement, nice setup, you know what I mean?
It was clean.
And then to make it to where, he's sitting here in the same seat that you're sitting in, and all the stuff that he's been able to do.
Yeah.
And for him to come on and rock with us.
Yeah.
Facts.
Man, it was just beautiful to see.
Yeah.
That if you do put the work in,
it's gonna come back.
People will mess with you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's dope, man. That's dope.
That's fine.
Yeah, it almost seems like people are because we've talked about this, where you've accomplished so much, and they just expect. Like, oh, I know him. I grew up with him. I expect for him to do it.
Bro. Exactly.
But, like, you're a brand, too, so at the same time, you can't just stamp your name on whatever. It's
I got to be done right.
Yeah.
It got to be done right. You know what I'm saying? Like, my cousin that's with me right now, Byron the Great, bro. He's been my cousin my whole life. But, shit, when it was time to do music, like, he waited until he got good enough to, hey, now I'm going to holler at cousin.
Right.
Because I think I got something I want you to jump on.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Hell yeah, this makes sense. Let's do it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You can't just, nobody's going to just walk up to y'all random, no accolades, like, bro, let me get on y'all podcast. For what?
Right.
That's just being real.
Right,
like, for what? No, bro, it doesn't make sense for us. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, value yourself.
Yeah. I got a good question, man. You brought up, walking the boxer down to the ring, and was it Jojo? Was it Jojo Diaz? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Yeah. Shout out to Jojo Diaz. But what was that experience like, and how did you guys make that connection?
Bro, first of all, I thank him all the time for that, because that was a huge door opener. Yeah. And that actually got me a distribution deal. Like, I leveraged it in such a such a slick way. People be thinking like, and that's another thing I got to get into, bro. But JoJo, we was cool on Instagram.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yo, bro, I like your music. I'm like, nah, I fuck with you on the boxing side, bro.
Yeah.
And he was just like, shit, next time you in LA, hit me up. I'm like, I bet. So I did it. Like, you know how people just be saying that.
Right, yeah.
Nah,
right.
but when I hit him up, like, he's like, all right, bro, shit, I'm going out tonight. Like, meet me here. Bet.
I'm there.
Uber in there.
Yep.
And we just got super cool after that. So then he was training for a fight. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, bro, this is going to be my biggest fight yet. After, if I win this fight, I'm fighting Devin Haney. You know, and that was his next fight.
Yeah.
So he was just like, yo, bro, instead of getting these big ass artists and shit to walk me down, like, bro, can you make a song? Like, if you make a banger, like, it's yours.
Yeah.
Dang.
And I'm like, bet. Call my producer, Davino, like, hey, bro, this what we doing. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, I need something like that's gonna shake the arena. Like, I need a hard beat.
Yeah.
And boom, went to the studio, knocked it out, sent it to him. He said, that's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
I said, word. So then the day before the fight, I had to go out to LA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the fight was on DAZN. So we're in the fucking big ass Sophie Stadium. I'm just like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, all these seats are gonna be filled tomorrow. And I'm like, damn. So all right, so we do the rehearsal.
Yeah.
Now, woo, woo, woo. They like, hey, we love the song, but you have a clean version? Fuck. I called back. Yo, come on, engineer. Yo, bro. Go back to the studio now. They need the clean version.
Yeah.
Like ASAP.
I don't care if you're eating dinner with your kids right now, man. I need you in the studio.
And he got out the bed, bro. I'm going right now, bro.
Yeah.
On my way. I bet. So that was dope of him. But like, so, and then before that, right? Like I wrote down when I first started understanding the music industry, I wrote down in my notebook, like, get a distribution deal with Empire. So this is what I did, and this is great advice to every artist that's gonna watch this.